go up to 100%. Stability will drop, I think, by 20%. Because we are the defender of a war. Okay, Austria. You gotta be ready for a fucking fight, man. You've got to be ready for a fight. You're gonna go straight into Warsaw. I don't have any planes ready to go against the Polish. So you know what? We probably how many planes do you have? Do we have any idea? I thought it said 31 to 54,000 planes. I was like, holy shit. No, we don't quite know the exact numbers. It's 12 versus 1. How many people are in the... Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You will revolt, so 15, and you should revolt, so it'll be 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it's about 20 versus, like, 3. Which, you know, it's not great. The numbers could be more in our favor. For sure. We have 100 military factories. Like, what we have going for us is that we're just so much more industrialized than all of our neighbors. Any individual country, no doubt we are more powerful than. It's just when they're all kind of grouped together do situations start to arise. Complications. How many planes do the Russians have right now? Less than 1,000. How many planes do the Polish have right now? Less than 200. Okay. So I'm actually gonna split. I'm not gonna split you in half. I'm gonna send you all into Poland. I would love to kill Poland first, then immediately push our way into Lithuania and Ukraine. Ruthenia, Belarus, you've done a great service for the German Empire. You will die almost immediately. But, you know, hats off to you for being such a great sport about it. Yeah, they're almost ready to decouple from us. We don't have enough trains. Funnily enough, that's actually kind of like one of our issues here. So I guess we'll go with like 5. Give me 10 trains. And throw that actually above the planes. Actually, how many guns do we have? We're missing 57,000. Most for new deployments. We're gonna cut you down to probably just like, I mean, yeah, 8 seems okay for right now. So we are missing 70. How's that 74 days of guns? Make 152. Oh yeah, it's because we changed gun production, right? So you know what? Actually, let's just not make any new units right now. For at least a little while. We are still missing tanks. A month and a half on tanks, okay? I don't know exactly what day the war is going to begin. Russia's also just fighting against us. That's to be expected. Let's just put it that way. I mean, Belarus has 17 divisions. I think they put some divisions into Lithuania. Alsace or war. Well, then war it is. Hello. Apparently they're actually, like, training their units for some reason. So there's the war. Immediately up to war economy. We actually cannot do total mobilization. We are, I guess actually because we're just fighting France right now, right? Yes. This is kind of terrifying, I will say. Austria, thanks for the support. We will then immediately go up. We're still, even with, okay, so the entirety of the Internationale is now at war with us, okay? All of the Internationale is at war with us. The game still does not think that they're powerful enough to do total mobilization for. That's honestly kind of fucking incredible. We do not need we don't need war propaganda. Thank you, but no. Okay, so now the French front does not need to be down this. Yeah, the French front just needs to be down here. You guys can now move your way up towards here, which is where I wanted you to be originally, but it was a little bit hard to do. The security of the Reich. I don't know what this says. It's in German. Es sein kein Patronmur, sondern Unnucht. I'm guessing this is saying that it's un-German to ban them. Rest of the ringleaders. Do we need search by requirement? No, we have 3.2 million. We have more than enough to deal with the situation. I think when Russia goes to war, that's when Poland should intervene. If not, we can just start justifying a war. We'll actually do it right now. It's actually I find it hilarious that the Internationale apparently... Oh no, it's any enemy country. So it's not all of them combined. I'm mistaken. I read this wrong. It's not all of them combined. It's that one of the enemy countries needs to have 70% of our total factory output, which apparently none of them do. Which is absolutely fucking incredible. Okay, so naval positions, okay? Submarines, which is 105, which I think are you guys. Your job is to strike anybody in this area. They have 30,000 strength, which is pretty good, I would say. Actually, I mean all of you should, okay, I can't do it like this. I do it this way. All of you should strike here if you see any enemy units. And I'll make sure there's actually admirals on these guys afterwards. Okay. Now it's time for some admirals. And hopefully this is going to be good enough. We do have a lot of admirals, so that's good. Our strength is now 70,000 against 33,000. Our navy should only go out if they see enemy forces. Denmark petition to join the Reichspakt. We had to say yes to them initially, just so we can say no to them afterwards. Because they're social democratic. Or at least they should be social democratic. They will revolt against us. We're not going to even call them into the war. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I have to call them into war. Actually, I don't know how this works. There you go. You do whatever you want, Denmark. I don't think you'll be lasting too long. Let's just put it that way. Support the USA. I'm going to say no to that. They're not looking too hot. So let's see. We are on the defense. We have lost 5,000. They've already sacrificed 15,000. We will call all of our allies into the war, of course. So who are you fighting against? Not really too many people, to be honest. I do know that the Belarus government does exist. Like, it's very strange. Okay, we now have bonuses. Go for delay. Like, how much defense do we have? Quite a while. Okay, there is the Russians intervening. Question is, will that bring you two into this faction? I think it should, if I'm not mistaken. Belarus? Like, I'm sorry, buddy. But, you know, it's not you, it's me. Russia's intervened in the Weltkrieg. We knew that was going to happen. Russia has occupied White Ruthenia. The unthinkable has occurred. The White Ruthenian government, led by Brunslai Charles is formally defected from the Reichspakt inside of the Russian Socialist Republic. It was from Russian control they gave them their precious autonomy that they created after the Weltkrieg, but seemingly their attempted nation building since has been for naught. Thank you, Belarus. Okay, so they joined immediately. They immediately defected. Okay, and there is Ukraine now in their faction. Poland should join soon as well. Riga, hats off to you, buddy, but... Oh, apparently you actually can't say no. But yeah, you know what? We'll let them intervene. And now, where do we send this army? My gut instinct is southern Poland or to the Italian Republic. Or, okay, well, first things first, I'm going to move you guys one province down. And I think, yeah, I think we're actually going to send you to Poland. Yeah, so I mean, this is the Reichspakt. I would say this is not a great-looking war. That's where the fun comes from, right? The fun comes from us probably eating shit. Solidify control. You were kind of garbage. Don't do anything for us. You should join at some point. Either that or I just declare war on you. Actually, you know what? No. You are Operation immediately invade Ukraine. Okay, no, never mind. There's Poland joining right there. So I think you guys need to immediately start pushing in. You guys need to also immediately start pushing in. I want you to be aggressive. And I want, again, your plan has changed to being on that border. I think Poland is our first target. There's Vilnius. You should revolt. Increasing social spending, which allows you to do court and country. Also, Red Army, I need you to still be on the border here. Please and thank you. I think Denmark's off then. They are, but they have divided military loyalty, which should, given enough time, force them to white peace. I'm not too sure what the exact trigger is. But they should peace out eventually. Austria, how many units do you guys have? 92. Okay, so you're about half as strong as we are. Which is not incredible for us, I will say. Again, everybody who's at war, call them in. There goes loads. I think Poland is essentially already dead. Iceland is joining International. You know what? Probably a good choice on your part, to be completely honest. How is fuel doing? We have 79 days of fuel, so this now means that we want to start importing. We are still getting oil from Baku, but we can't rely on that for what I hope is obvious reasons. Give me 96 oil from Romania. We absolutely need that. Hey, we gained a double agent. Holy shit. I don't think I've actually... That's cool. I'll take it. Okay, push your way into Warsaw. We've captured a Spanish operative. I could have sworn she looks identical to the last person we captured, but... You know, what do I know? The Great Crusade. Give me the manpower. I don't know who's not even called into these wars yet, but... Oh, no, they're already all called in. Austria wants to give me the division. I'm going to say no to that for now. Like, I appreciate the offer. But for right now, I don't think it's really what we want. You join the International. Which, I mean, should mean that the Italian Republic... I mean, it makes sense for them to join our faction, right? It's what I would do. If I was a lowly Italian Republic, I would absolutely... join the Reichspakt. Just because I think it makes the most amount of sense for them. Okay, well, Poland's dead, though. So I consider that to be a win. Which means that you guys are now going to move positions. You're going to go down towards the Ukrainian front. Do not... Okay, well, you guys, you can do that as well. It's because I accidentally pressed the button. 233 days? Actually not that expensive. You guys are still going to be pushing your way towards here. Your job is now pushing your way into this area, but do not be in Lithuania. So I know they will rebel. They're banning the Nationalist Union. Okay. Doesn't change too much for us, to be honest, but... And we've lost, whoever the hell that is. General Strike. Okay, yeah, so it is, Denmark slowly is going to be joining the International. Just give it some time. So how are the casualties looking? 142,000 on our side versus... Apparently, actually... How have we lost this many men? Middle Africa has lost 48,000 troops to the British. Middle Africa, what the fuck are you doing? What are the stage of infantry in battle? You're motorized. I mean, the infantry, like, that's really good breakthrough for an infantry division. 162, base value 143. I mean, you are at night. This is a force. Actually, let's wait until daytime. I mean, those are pretty good numbers, I would say. Denmark's ended hostilities. They've left the Reichspakt. Basically exactly what I said was going to happen. We still need trains. Not as many trains as we once needed. Call everybody into the war against the Danish. There is Serbia making our life more difficult than I would like it to be. And you guys actually attack as soon as you get there. You know what? Damage reduction from close air support seems pretty good. You now fly over Germany. I think I want you guys fly a little bit closer to the front. And then fly over... Oh, we're at war. That's actually really bad that we're at war with Romania. We need to make them a puppet ASAP. That's actually very important. Because I don't know where else we could get oil from, really. Do we have an army we could send somewhere else? Not really, I think. At least not immediately. Because what are we spending our oil on? The army. Fair enough. But we're still getting 6.2. That's only because Baku isn't dead yet. You want me to go to... Who do we have a truce with? Wait, who do we have a truce with? We have a truce with Iceland. Okay. Apparently causes 106 political power. That's not going to be a big issue, I would say. Yeah, I think Red Army, you just attack whenever and also be very... Not train, very aggressive with it. How many men? We've lost 21,000. Mostly against the... Apparently, actually, the French. I think the Internationale is slowly getting the idea that maybe they shouldn't just constantly be attacking all of my fortifications on the Western Front. Which I think is probably like a great, great lesson for them. CSA. Okay, the Canadians did not actually intervene in that war. Apparently now is just the time they decided to do it. We probably actually want to then... I don't really build them very often, but I think we do actually want to start getting synthetic refineries. Yeah, you guys are on... You know what? I think it's actually still looking okay. Lithuania, they're banning the nationalist. We do need to send troops down here. We want to make sure... Sure, Estonia, you can join. We can't let Austria collapse. Like, that's actually very, very fucking important that Austria does not fall. I mean, what we could do is we could shift you around like this. Draw you up a little bit. We can send these 13 troops down south to Romania. Because we cannot let... If Austria dies, that's basically us dead, right? That open, like, our entire southern border is basically just exposed at that point. Which I would have to say sounds pretty bad. Okay, we've almost taken Copenhagen, which means that Denmark's going to be dead. We can then push our way into Sweden and Norway. Can you just, like leave the faction, though, Lithuania? You actually are making my life a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, convoy escort a little bit. Copenhagen will fall. I mean, how many troops do they have in Copenhagen right now? 1? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, this 13 stack, I apologize. You need to move, like, right now. I'm going to put you on the border with Serbia like this. This extra army we have here, this 20 stack, we're going to move you as well. We're going to move you on the Romanian front. Something like that. The rest of the area should still be defended. Like, I don't think moving these units means that we're going to immediately eat shit. Hopefully, that's what it means. I mean, the Entente's still not in the war. They should join at some point. I mean, we still have several countries, though, that are not actually in the International that can join. I mean, no one in the New World has joined yet. And there we go. That's really good. That's a lot of international ships we just sunk. Okay, you're going up against Romania, or Ukraine, I should say. I think you guys, honestly, I'm gonna say it's like basic battle plan. I don't want you taking too many major risks where you don't need to. Man, I would like to send planes maybe up to Denmark. We have 4 parachuting units. That's what you got right now. Okay, Azerbaijan's fallen, which basically means we immediately go down to having 4 days worth of oil. Bad. Who can we trade oil with? The United States? How many factories do we have, civilian? We have 116. We gotta risk the blockade, dude. Give me 60 factories worth of oil. 27,000? Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of oil we're trading basically with just Texas. Okay, you have 300 defense. Oh my god, we need more men over here. Who would have thought that fighting on so many different fronts? Like, we are fighting essentially like an infinite front war, depending on how you want to look at things. I mean, he's got 500 defense. 500 defense is good. We did lose, and not actually that many boats, all things considered. 78, we got 3 units there. Middle Europa has been reformed. The oil must flow, for sure, 100%, no doubt about that. You guys need to attack. And you guys need to attack. And I honestly think you need to be very aggressive with it. I'm just going to send you down to Serbia. You guys want to join the war? I won't say no. How are we faring? I mean, it's a little bit of damage. Don't get me wrong. Do we have any more aircraft that we can deploy? We do. We have 100 close air support. You know what? I'll take it. Boost you up to 150. And then bomb you. We need more planes probably here, huh? No, you can stay. I just need you flying over this area. It's not water, then it's enemy. And even then, when it's enemy has boats. Yeah, basically, there's no actual safe place for a German to be right now in the world. Give me more fuel refining, please. Like, legitimately the safest place? Probably, like, the middle of Africa? No, probably not. I actually do not know what would be considered the safest place right now for a, Hey, we took Belgrade, though. Get Serbia down to 35%. If we can kill Serbia, kill Romania, that is one entire front completely dealt with. I mean, Bulgaria is still socialist, so we have to maybe worry about them, of course. I want you to go straight to here. I want you here. I want you fighting down south. Do we have any openings for Romania? Not that I see immediately. It's Slack Republic. Apparently, it's actually almost died. I guess technically they've had some help. We need to actually last stand with you. I mean, you're being punctured a little bit. Honestly, I think we actually need a last stand, just for a quick second. I don't like... Actually, my cavalry that we have in Berlin, right now you're not really doing anything. Just right here, just so there's a little bit more than nothing. Okay, but the Serbians are basically melting away like butter.